get like
Oh.
huge pieces. And some of his, this brush is not suited to form precise geometric shapes such as straight lines, squares, circles, or arches. Rather, it has been developed to form organic shapes. When a line is alive, you always feel the breath of the artist as well as the breath of the brush. One merit of the bamboo brush is its flexibility. Its bristle is painted when it is wet and straightened, but with a push it can form a wide line and then quickly go back to a fine point. That's probably the crux of the whole thing there. The brush, the Oriental brush, bamboo, and they've been stuffing these bamboos with everything, feathers, hair, you name it, for a long time. And this is how art developed in the Orient. We used pen and pencil, didn't we? You know, and their art is more picturesque because of this. They draw pictures of it. You know, this is pictographic, and that's the Oriental language is pictographic. One of my favorite symbols is that of the sun. And you can see the circular structure too. That's how it started. With the circle. Okay. So these the characters, and there are about 50,000 characters. This is Dharma, wondrous, big. These characters are usually in a square. Back in a square. They start off in the upper left-hand corner and go to the right in a very developed pattern. And you can tell just by the, it may look, two pictures may look entirely different, but you can tell by the order of the strokes what the symbol is, even though they don't quite look the same. And then Kaz, one of his edicts was there's no going back. When you do a symbol, you're finished with it. You don't go back and touch it up. That is against all rules. It's like life. You can't fix it. He was real adamant about that. So, I had the basic. Were my basic strokes. I had them here somewhere. If you look at Oriental calligraphy, there's, they can give you a million basic strokes, and I've kind of simplified it before. Look, this is a Buddha board, and it works with water, so it's nice to, This is a watercolor brush, and I use faithfully all the time. And it's beautiful, nice, it turns dark. But then you got oil brush, and usually they're made so that there's stiffness in the center and softness and absorbability on the outside. So the brush has got two components. And it enables you to make a stroke down, and see how it pops back. Oh, but it should pop back up. What's the matter here? It'll pop back up. And then you can do the Nike swish. Or drop. This is what I thought I'd do is just a couple of symbols here. I think we'll get brush. Can you see this pretty well? This is my my ink jar. It's got it's pretty dark. Now this Indian ink is waterproof, so once it goes down, it doesn't come back up with any other application of water, like watercolor ink I use. It's down there. The only thing it does is fleck off. Flake off. Okay, my favorite symbol. Oh, come on. This is the sun. It's a downward stroke. Pop, see how the brush pops back up, around. That's not too good one. I ran out of ink. I don't know.
Now that's ink in that jar.
Yeah, yeah, this is
Wow.
ink. Yeah. Now, you hold the brush. Brush is always held up, straight up most of the time. Whoops! And I should have flecked off all the drops, okay? I'm gonna go down, sit, I call that to sit, back up.
Uh-huh.
What kind of paper is that?
Oh, this is just computer paper.
Okay.
So it's gonna, oh, I was gonna do a drop, you do a drop. Talk about.
Hmm.
What's easy to do is to leave a hole in the middle.
You can cover a lot of paper with that brush.
Mhm. This is light. See this one right here? Light.
Like
okay.
light.
Start at the top, down. And this next one is going to be a continuous move, so I gotta get myself collected here. Down, up. No, not great. Got a lot of rough, this brush is kind of rough today.
Those come in different sizes,
Oh, yeah.
different
Brushes?
thicknesses?
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All different kinds.
I'm getting this big around your fist.
Really?
Yeah.
This is light. I've seen like a different version of it.
Chinese symbols or?
Yeah, each one of these, that I'm showing each page of a word. This word is wondrous, and there are 3 different scripts. And they go from a script that was originally used, engraving, you know, for statues and plaques and stuff like that. So the first one is more mechanical, and it goes into one that's very fluid with the brush. But basically, if you look carefully, they're following the same pattern of brush stroke, of stroke.
Right, but it all means wondrous?
Yeah, this is all wondrous, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Color?
Can you read Chinese?
No, I'm looking at the top, enlightenment, heart.
Okay,
Okay, now this
okay.
is a fun one. You see that, can you see the heart shape here?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it at first, but it took me a while to appreciate it. Whoa, wait, that's good.
How do you know how much ink to fill in your brush?
Oh, I just dig down and
You just gonna
let
wipe
it
it
sit
off?
on, yeah.
It's nice.
But still, if you can see, this example, this is not a sharp, see how I've got a little sharp line right here? This one's smooth, beautiful. That is a hard move to make this. That's the tip of the brush, and that's the bottom of the brush. And it's got to come around in a very slow, tight, curve, and then go right up. lift up, down again, lift up, down, and over. So,
And it's harder than it looks. You know,
Yeah,
you
I
make it
know,
look
I know.
easy, but it's harder than it looks.
It's fine. And it makes it like, oh, here's this one's fun. I'm gonna finish up with this one. This is fire. You see the little,
Nice.
I'm looking at this and it's really bad, I'm sorry. I'm in a rush, I'm standing instead of sitting, but I think hope you can get the gist of it there. So I'd like you to come up, when this is, and here we go into some of the fun things you can do. Once you master these strokes, this is the sort of thing that's easy to do. And really beautiful, simple, very simple. Artwork here, foliage, fish. And this is one of my favorites, this little, can you see the little sparrow? See if I can do it.
So this was gonna be art. What paper would you use, really? Rice paper?
Rice
or-
paper, rice paper. It's fun, it's really fun. And this goldfish is good too. Anyway, I've got the Buddha board up here, and I thought if you'd like, we'll come up and play with the tripod.
What is the cleanup on that ink? What do you-
Water, lots of
Just
water.
plain water.
As Kaz would say, you run the brush until it runs clean. That's all you put under the,
Yeah,
under the sink. It's messy.
yeah.
I'm doing pretty good though, but my fingers don't. Okay,
It's kind of staining your clothing.
That's what I was gonna say, I bet it is.
Soot.
so with my art, what I've done, I started off doing watercolors and pastels.
Just ink.
It's just,
And you start incorporating the brush with it. And, this is one piece that I brought.
I love that.
I did this one last week. This is a commission. What I'm proud of is the turtle. Most turtles, you see them, they're swimming away. I thought, not a turtle, so cool. But I found the little fishes, and there I used the brush.
So is that the ink and then watercolor over it?
No, ink. No, I did the ink after this one.
After.
Yeah, because I wanted it to fit the fish, So I did the watercolor, splotch of yellow with purple, and then, and on the turtle, I just used a little bit, not too much.
It's nice, it's very nice.
and the ink doesn't blend with the watercolor? It doesn't run with the watercolor, or do you have to do it when
No,
they're
it has-
both dry?
Once it's dry, nothing, it's
Okay.
there.
The fish have expressions on their face. They do.
Yeah. One would kind of smile too, and he's got a
Yeah.
manga eye, and his eyes big, and always a little white spot. When you look at something, their eyes, always a reflection of light in your eye. When I see a black eye, it just turns me off. It's dead.
Right, it has to be
Always that
like
little white. Purple is, so my favorite color. I made this turtle up. Okay, so, the one I brought, I'll show you, I'm working on now, using the brush. So photographs, but it's
Barbara.
Turn it around.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, I forget. I don't have that.
There.
Okay.
Like that.
That's a scene out of the lake, cypress tree and pelicans. And the first thing is pencil sketch, and then I did the ink. You can see the black ink. I just wanted to highlight the birds, the trees, and then I did watercolor. And you see the watercolor put right over the ink. It hasn't affected it at all. And then I was going to go over it with pastel. Finish it with pastel. I was going to do that here in this class. If that,
Sure.
I would love that. See what- Okay, I'm going to kind of around just a little bit on this.
Oh, yeah.